Hello, welcome to my kitchen. This is where we steer basically everything. But with spring coming and the chaos and the busyness of that season, I am really bad about not prepping for dinner. Consistently 5:30 rolls around, Tim's like, hey, what's for dinner? And I'm like, hey, good question. And so I come in the kitchen and throw a bunch of stuff together and we have dinner. Something this year that I'm trying to do a lot better at is actually prepping meals. So if I'm out doing something and Tim's noticing that dinner's getting close to time, it's either prepped for him or he knows what the plan is and so he can get started on it. So today, I wanted to show you guys a piece of a meat that we get from one of our pigs. This is actually one of my favorite cuts of meat because it is super versatile, whatever. This is a ham roast. So one of the things that I like to do when we process our pigs, both personally and for selling, is instead of giving people a whole ham, which they would use like once a year, I cut them up into these roasts, and these are perfectly portioned almost for a family. Our family will bust through one of these easily. So if I want leftovers, I'll have to make two of them. But they're wonderful because you can treat them just like you would like a cow roast, where it's just like roast and potatoes. You can throw some barbecue sauce on this and have just a side of pulled pork or pulled pork sandwiches. You can put it on tacos. And something else that we are going to start doing with these, if we have leftovers, is to use it for breakfast meat. So like we'll scramble up some eggs with a side of shredded pork to go with it. So I'm not having to cook sausage or bacon in the mornings as well. So this is a really versatile cut of meat that I personally really enjoy because it's super hands-off. With this one, I like to throw it low and slow in the crock pot, let it cook all day, and then when we're hungry or when dinner time rolls around, we can open it up, shred it up, and slap it on some plates. So that's what we're going to have for dinner tonight, and I thought I'd bring you along as I prep this super simple, but yet very yummy dinner. Alright, so when I say simple, I mean I'm slicing an onion, going to throw some garlic in it, put the roast in the crock pot, and cover it with water. So I put these on the bottom because then they, like I said, kind of just disappear into the meat. And my kids don't complain about them as much. Gosh, my eyeballs. That's got to be one of the strongest onions I've ever cut in a very long time. We have our onions and our garlic in our crock pot base. Alright, so I'm gonna pepper this up. They're supposed to be resting, reading. Lexi's not doing a very good job. So yeah, so that's all I do with these, and then I cook them low and slow until dinner time. But like I said, you could add peppers, you could add hot sauce, you could add Worcestershire sauce, whatever you like to cook your roasts down in, and then eat them when it's dinner time. So that's what's for supper here. But I wanted to let you guys know, today is Monday the 27th. From today until the end of next week, so next Friday, I'm gonna be running a deal on our roasts that if you buy one of our pork roasts, then you can get a pound of our breakfast sausage for 50% off. So if you've not tried our meat yet, and you want to give it a try, so if you buy a ham roast, at full price, I'll give you a pound of sausage at 50% off. So from today, the 27th, until April 7th is when that deal is going to run. So thanks for joining us, and I will let you know how this turns out here after a while. All right, so here is our pulled pork. And y'all, it's so yummy. I love meals that you can throw in the crock pot and just walk away from. Because then you get a bunch of other stuff done, or you rest, or you hang out with your kids, or you read, or you do whatever. So, you work, whatever. So yeah, I'm gonna start plating up dinner, and we're gonna eat.